Now, I currently serve as the Pro 1 for NIMSA Scorer, that's the Public Relations Officer, and I was once responsible for publicizing a webinar. And it was expected of me to make that webinar reach a very large audience. And my role was to coordinate a team and ensure strong visibility, massive engagement for that event. At the beginning, I divided tasks clearly and made sure that everyone knew their responsibilities, they understood what they were supposed to do, and their deadlines. However, as time went on, I noticed that some members were not responding or completing their tasks. And this became a very serious challenge because the success of the webinar depended on teamwork, consistency, timing. We had a very short deadline. We needed to all be on our toes. And instead of just reacting immediately with pressure, I first focused on communication. I reached out to members individually to understand what was going on. I reminded them of the purpose of the webinar and why their role was important. And I tried to reconnect them to the bigger impact of what we were doing, not just the task itself. Why we're doing that webinar. It was a very important webinar. And for those that were still inactive after I communicated, I followed up again and emphasized accountability while making it clear that the work had to be done or the issue would be escalated. And after that, there was a noticeable improvement in response, and most members became active again. In the end, we successfully publicized the webinar and achieved good participation. So from this experience, I learned that leadership is more not only about assigning roles, but about communication, emotional intelligence, accountability, constantly reminding people of the impacts behind their work.